Deciding to tithe can often seem like a difficult choice. House payments, school costs, rising gas prices, medical bills, food and entertainment all compete for the limited funds that we earn, and oftentimes it's much easier to justify these needs than it is to heed the call to give. But this call is not meant as a hindrance to our physical needs. Rather, it is given in the Bible as a way for us to grow closer to God as we trust in His provision. So let's look at 3 biblical and practical truths that are meant to help us trust God with our finances. Truth number 1. All our money belongs to God. Psalm 24:1 tells us, "The earth is the Lord's and all it contains, the world and those who dwell in it." This truth begs the question of not how much of my money should I give, but how much of God's money should I keep for myself? Truth number 2. Giving away a portion of our income to the work and ministry of Christ helps us fight covetousness. Wanting things too much is incredibly dangerous for our souls. In Matthew 6:24, Jesus paints a clear picture, telling us that we cannot serve both God and money. Truth number 3. Tithing and giving beyond regular tithe will help strengthen our faith in God's promises. Philippians 4:19 tells us that God will meet all our needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus. The more we find and trust promises like this, the easier tithing becomes, because they replace our fear of not having what we need with a reliance on God. And just like these 3 truths, all the other biblical teachings about money are designed by God to help us trust and rely on Him and not on the things that we own. In Matthew 6:21, Jesus tells us, "Where our treasure is, there will our hearts be also." In terms of money, this is saying that what we invest our money in is a signal of what our hearts are trusting in. So each time we face the decision to give or not to give, remember that it boils down to a faith question. Do I trust God's promises concerning my finances?